Good morning to my lovely people. This is Shop Talk with Mel. Big headline. Councilman Marcus Reynolds, mayoral announcement. Listen here, it took a shocking turn. Minutes before his speech, a package arrived containing what police described as human remains.
Hold up, what?
You heard me. And Reynolds wasn't the only recipient.
Just tragic all around. And yes, the mayoral event still went forward.
You ain't heard this from us.
We got nothing to do with it.
We just reported.
That's it.
Based on public details, tell us how someone like Levi could just snap like that.
From a clinical standpoint, the pattern you're describing carries several risk factors. Early repeated adversity, like being bullied or witnessing a parent's death. These things can create what we call cumulative or stacked trauma. Many people then go on to build an identity around being that reliable or self-controlled one. So then when a central life script collapses, say they have a failed NFL path, that then is a form of identity loss.
How does long-term stress like this affect the body?
Over time, this can produce elevated allostatic load. So then the body's stress systems stay on, which is linked to things like irritability, sleep disruption, poor impulse control under pressure. Go on to layer in features consistent with complex PTSD, like hypervigilance or shame or strong threat response.
What impact does betrayal, like infidelity involving a close friend, have?
That's not just heartbreak. It's an attachment injury, and it's inside that person's safest circle. Often, this is seen as a violation of one's moral code. We can call the resulting rupture moral injury.
Why do people sometimes snap during intense emotional moments?
In acute moments, the brain can tip into an amygdala hijack. Survival circuits will then flood the system, and the reasoning, the inhibitory parts of the brain, they go offline. Subjectively, actions may not feel like choices then, but more like necessities. Protect, control, make the truth undeniable. So if someone, quote unquote, snaps, it's usually not from one event, but from decades of white-knuckling pain without the adequate processing.
Thank you, Dr. Greg. This is so sad. Our prayers go out to the family of Elise.
And without further ado, Marcus Henderson.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. I just wanted to, you know, to be honest with you guys, for months, I built this speech. What I was going to say, how I was going to open, how I was going to close. Everything in between, all that. I had it prepared. Then life happened. And I had a chance to walk in a room and change something. To hold folks accountable. Maybe even save a life. Instead, I said some righteous sounding mess. I barked threats, and I just walked down the hall. I'll regret that for the rest of my life. My fellow Americans, there's folks getting deported illegally. Folks are losing Medicare. Folks are choosing between food and rent. And what do? We bark, but then we just walk away. You know what? Not tonight. Tonight, we get out and we go vote. We vote so that we can walk in those rooms. And,
Couldn't you have waited until after his speech?
I'm sorry, we need to ask you a few questions.
Not without counsel. Listen, he's the victim here. We'll meet you at the station with his attorney.
look, I'll be there in an hour, okay? Hello? All right, okay. Count me in. I'll be there.
Who was that?
Listen, change your plans. Call the attorney. Tell him what's up, okay? I will meet you later. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go.
So you're going to the station?
Yeah, at some point, yeah. But I just gotta go right now, okay? I'll talk to you later.
Levi? Where are you at, you sick bastard? My daughter saw that package. She gonna see that image for the rest of her life. You did that in front of my neighbors, my family, my wife. Oh!
What about my wife? I walk up in here with a pistol. What you gonna do with it? Huh? I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it. See, the difference is I don't have nothing to lose. Right? Y'all took my family, so I ain't got no family.
Bro, look.
You down for a game of spades, Daniel? Cincy. What you know about Cincinnati, cuz? You don't know nothing about Cincy. But you know that's where my wife's from. I bet you know that. But you don't know that's where spades is from, do you? All those nights of playing cards, you don't even know.
Bro, come on.
It got famous back in the 30s during World War II. You know why? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a fast-paced game that you could stop quickly if you needed to. Like if something popped off, a bomb started dropping or something, you could just stop the game, start back later. It's a game about risk and tricks. Got another question for you. When was it that you decided that I was the trick and my wife was the risk? You ain't got no answer? You ain't got no answer for me?
Man, she flirted with me. With everybody for that matter. That's as far as it went.
So it's her fault.
We the same, bro. We don't let no chick come between us and we boys. I told you not to marry her. I told you during y'all separation she wasn't worth it. Walking around in church with them tight dresses, singing in niggas' faces. And that's my fault?
I'm sorry, what?
Bro, please. Bleed up. I got a family.
You got a family. Oh, okay. You got a family. All right. Yeah. All right, bet. You know, I don't even drink like that. Spent my life being humble and drug-free, treating people right. Thought good would follow, but
she brought this on herself.
What mama say? It rains on the just and the unjust.
It was your wife's fault.
'Cause she chose me over you in college.
Wait, what?
You been jealous. Yeah, 'cause she chose me. She chose me over a fake gangster from Memphis. You don't think I know about Clarksville, huh? After she ministered, gonna rendezvous over there at the hotel, huh? Yeah, I saw the footage.
I wasn't in love with Elise. She was sexy, sure. But my business with Elise had nothing to do with you. It was about Doug.
Doug?
The man her mom was gonna marry. Your wife's a witch. If she hadn't been having them dreams, my dad would still be alive. And so I had to grow up without a father.
Hey, please. Please. Levi, put the gun down, man. Let's just talk like brothers.
Brothers? Like all y'all let me down.
Look, and for the record, look, I'm recording. For the record, okay?
You gonna show up here and what? Where Theo? You ain't even gotta say nothing, 'cause I already know. He gonna leave me a voicemail talking about, I don't know, he trying to apologize, but he just mad 'cause they ain't trying to make him a preacher no more. Stood in that doorway while my wife was dying, and you stood there with a full medical bag, Daniel, and did nothing. Nothing. I'm done. I'm done talking. I got nothing left. Nothing.
Baby.
Mom, I can't.
Love covers a multitude of sins. The way I see it, there are a multitude of sins floating around this room. And ain't none of it bringing anybody back. Not your father's, not Elise, and most likely not your friendship. But what we can do is decide to let love have its perfect work and move on. There will be consequences. And yes, there will be lifelong traumas. But I serve a God who is more than able.
I don't want to hear no more church talk. Where was he when my wife was... Where was he when my wife was having all these dreams? What was the purpose, Mama? Huh? What was the purpose? Huh? It didn't save anyone. It didn't... It darn sure didn't save my wife.
Baby, I don't know. I don't. I won't sit here and act like I do. Many things happen in scripture that I don't fully understand. But what we can't do is continue to live like a people without God. Yeah, there's a lot of blame to go around. But if you pull that trigger, you will make a terrible situation even worse. Baby, despite all of this, you've got to trust the Lord and know that this war y'all are having will never fix anything. Good can still come out of it. Oh Lord, I know you hear the sirens. It's over, baby. Truth has been delivered. Now let Elise rest.
I can't.
Please, let her rest.
You know I brag about you, right? People think you're a saint. I tell them he is, and he's mine. Mwah. Love you. Love you.
It's okay. It is okay.
Mommy, I had a bad dream about Daddy's friend Marcus.
It's just a dream, baby.